Welcome back to the lesson on understanding the 60 negative emotions. Make sure to download the definition of emotion PDF from Bradley Nelson. Also download my own version as I'm writing a post on each of those emotions. I didn't finish yet. I'll be continuing and updating that PDF for sure. Make sure also to have the emotional code chart with you. So today we're going to do row 2 at least. So anxiety, wow, big emotion. Anxiety, I feel a heartbeat pulsation super fast here in front of the heart center. It's a sense of panic. Anxiety is anticipation of stress. It's a projection that something bad will happen. We do it subconsciously. It's a program. It's a pattern. And then when that anxiety kicks in, it might affect the throat. In my case, it affects the throat, how I'm going to express myself. It might affect our self-esteem, solar plexus. Anxiety trapped in the spleen, actually. So affecting mainly the solar plexus, having a domino effect on the heart. It is a sensation of being shaken inside. We're like unstable, right? It's an illusion because once we live anxiety, it basically means that we're not in the heart center. We're not in connection with the soul. We're not in connection with the higher self. That we forgot that we're always guided. That everything is happening in divine timing, divine planning. Even if something harsh will happen, well, it's meant to be. It's a lesson for me. So I need to take it in with trust, right, in my heart. So the moment I start feeling this, I need to remind myself all those things. I need to release it right away, the moment I feel it. And then I need to center myself in the heart, doing a quick meditation, feeling the pulsation of the fractals. So turning around this anxiety into the oneness of God, this pulsation that is a bit different, that is more okay, I'm flowing with everything around. So that's anxiety. Despair. Despair is a big one, affecting the heart center. Despair is a feeling that we've been trying and we lost hope. So we've been trying maybe to find a job over and over again. We've been trying to have a good relationship with our spouse, but it's always the same problems happening over and over again. So it's this energy of feeling after feeling stuck, right? It's after feeling stuck. I kind of internally gave up, right? I'm tired, I'm exhausted. And it is for me affecting my heart, so affecting the arms. Sometimes I have rashes because of that. Very, very subtle. A lot of our parents lived in despair subconsciously from trying to survive, right? Trying to make a living, trying to make money, trying to raise a family. All the hardship of life in the past, it was their reality. They didn't have the luxury to work on themselves like we do today, to work on their energy centers, their chakras, and so on. And then there's hopelessness that is very similar than despair, but hopelessness is really where I shut down, I gave up. I don't have hope for anything to change. Nothing is gonna change in my mind. I believe that nothing's gonna change. It's really I don't have hope for humanity. I don't have hope for this person. I don't have hope for the situation, right? I totally gave up. And this is very, very, very deep emotion affecting the sacral. So for me, when I felt in the past hopelessness, closed massively my sacral, affecting my intestine, my digestive system, leading to diarrhea for 3-4 days. It is very you're contracting, you're it's almost like me, I feel a bit on the side here. It's like someone stab you in the stomach, and then it's having a domino effect on your heart. It is very, very heavy. We completely shut down, everything shut down. The energy field shut down completely. We're maybe 1 feet in front, so we're super contracted. We're almost like a zombie, to be honest. A zombie. We don't want to get out of bed. It's really that type of deep dark energy. Nervousness is affecting the self-esteem, so solar plexus, affecting the throat as a domino effect. It's this sense of lack of self-esteem, basically. It's really that. It's a lack of confidence. It's a lack of understanding of our traits, our personality, our uniqueness, accepting our offering in this physical reality, right? Because there's beauties in all of us, right? We are all different in all this little subtle personality traits, different are a gift, right? Or an expression of the divine. So we need to accept our difference. Failure, affecting maximally solar plexus. It's like I'm trying, and then in business I fail, in a relationship I fail. But when I feel this emotion, I need to start right away, like feeling, okay, solar plexus just closed. I scan, I found failure, and right away I'm like, okay. I need to remind myself that failure is needed. It is needed for growth. Failure is a gift. Failure is one of the most beautiful reflections. It's like without that failure, I wouldn't take the time to really assess, okay, what's going on here? How can I shift things around? What do I need to improve? So failure is actually positive. But subconsciously, when we live it, it's like, So we just need to like scan it. The moment we scan it, we see, okay, it's failure that I'm feeling. Whoa, okay, I understand. I have awareness. And then I shift that awareness towards, I accept my failure. It's a good thing. Helplessness is the sense of like, okay, I'm trying to achieve something, trying to maybe resolve a problem in my energy field or in life. And then I feel I don't have help around. I'm not able to seek help. I don't have the right resources, the right mentors or friends that can support me, help me with this. So I feel helpless. I feel alone in this. And when I scan and I feel those emotions, usually again solar plexus, I realize, okay, helplessness. First big awareness, it's helplessness. And then I understand, well, actually, I have all the help that I need. It's just I forgot my connection. And all the help that I need is again within, right? It's connection with the heart, that is feeling the soul, that is feeling the higher self, that is feeling the guides, that is feeling the archangels, that is feeling God. All the help that we need is there. It's not in the physical world, right? So each time we have a problem, we need to solve an issue, we need to go with it. We need to build our communion with those channels, right? Higher self, spirit guide, God, and so on. And that's going to be the best help we ever have. Lack of control. So it's really from the ego that is trying to control because it has been wounded in the past, betrayal, heartache, those harsh emotions, and it doesn't want to relive them. So it's controlling, making sure that it's putting like maybe like a safe path just before things happen, that if something bad happens, it's like can protect itself, right? It's like expecting something bad that will happen, so I'm protecting. So I'm always controlling, and then when there's a big event that happened that is hitting me like out of nowhere, I'm like, whoa! I had plans today, right? I had plans to do something X, but then boom, this big trigger happened, taking me off on my center. I'm all aligned, I'm closed, and all my plans for the day are ruined because now I'm like, I need to process this. So I feel I'm lacking control of my life because of that. So I need to come back into trust that everything happened, again, in divine timing, divine planning. This was meant to be. It happened like in the perfect time. Maybe like it was not your time for you to do what you had to do today. And then when we go back into the heart, the soul, the higher self, God, and then we feel that, okay, we can see why it happened, we kind of like let go of that control. We let go that, okay, we don't have control in this reality. I don't need to have the two hands on the steering wheel. I need to give away that steering wheel to higher self. And then through this, I'm kind of like just floating and then letting things happen. And then I'm aware of the messages. And then okay, like I need to shift this today. That's what I receive. Okay, I'm going to shift this today. I received this trigger. Okay, I'm going to process this trigger. I'm going to take like 2 hours to analyze myself, scan myself, right? I'm gonna release emotion. I'm gonna then clear all that release through like rebooting myself with a walk in nature, with the sunbath, with an hour in the bathtub, whatever. We're connecting with the elements. So I'm taking time for myself each time, and that's the job. When we work on our energies every day, we clean, we stay aligned, we're expanded. We don't need to start working with our hands, making things happen, with talking to people, delegating, whatever. Things are naturally just unfolding. We are attracting. We are creating from the mind. We are setting a thought, an idea into the universe, and then boom, happens out of nowhere. And that's the magic, the mystical. Low self-esteem is an emotion of the solar plexus. Usually it's a pattern of an underactive solar plexus. It's just a lack of understanding of our courage, consciousness, a lack of understanding of our identity. So we need to start doing the work on a personality test, doing our natal chart, our human design, understanding our trait, understanding our physical body, all this uniqueness that we offer in this physical reality. And more we start believing in ourselves. So that's it for row 2. Thank you.